Hello again, this is for generic algorithm for knapsack with Java. As you remember from previous video, we had a main class. We introduced we create the one object is called myFile. The myFile is just only has to have the read the file and put the information in the one array. Each of them array is going to be one array again. That's why the array is going to be two-dimensional. Here, as you can see, this is our array. Each item has one array again. The first one is index. The second one it's value. If I don't make a mistake, yes. No, the second one is the value and the third one is the weight of the item. We want to find the best mix of the value to actually mix of the items to fit to our pack to get the most value if with the limitation of the maximum weight for 524. This my file is a read this information from the file and gonna keep it as a tree. Here you see number of the row is number of the item we have, and maximum weight, and the list of the item, list of the integer. Okay, and we're not gonna talk about this my file that much because it's just reading from the file, and you can have a look on the code and later to understand how you can read the data from the file and put it in the array. That's why our job is already finished with the my file, and I'm going to put it in the last file. But I'm going to just write one class. As you can see, is I'm calling it DNA. And in my DNA I have a gene, and that's why because the selection of the items with the most value or random, we need 0 and 1, that we need an array of the 0 and 1 is array of the 0 and 1. For example, if I just write it down. If I say boolean of the array of the genes. Okay, this array is going to keep our selection in the array. Imagine 0 1 1 1 0 0 2 2. No, we don't have to. Sorry, 0 0 0 is false and 1 is true. 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 or 0 0 1, and that means the first item. If this array the first item is 0, that means we're not selecting that the item 0. Item 0 is here. You see with the file. These genes actually keep our information and keep our selection. And we want to just write a very simple class to be able to keep our selection. And as I told you, every class have the constructor with the same name of the class. And if I just say DNA and okay, this is like a function, but okay, let me just I'm sorry, and okay, if I just go for say, okay, don't do anything, just print system dot out dot println in new line. After ln is new line, means when it's printing is the cursor is going to the next new line. Okay, so I'm going to just write it. Okay, I have been created, now I am live. Okay, and my DNA doesn't do anything, just printing something. And if I go to the main file and I say I don't need to print the output anymore, and just read the file, okay, and I say DNA is they call it DN. I'll create the one DN and the new DNA, okay, and I'm not printing anything, as you can see, but let's see what is the output. Is if I just go for the select resource save, okay, I'll save resource before launching, okay. I just I have been created, now I'm alive. That means the constructor, as soon as we create the new DNA, create the new object of the class, and the constructor is going to run in itself. Okay, what I'm going to do here in DNA, I know I have to create the new DNA with the selection of the, for example, we had a 20 item in knapsack 20. What I'm here, I'm going to initialize my genes, and I'm say genes is the equal new. This is the how. I'm not going to talk about how to new boolean, and actually what I have to do is say new boolean of how many 20 is when you define this one, that means you already only define the variable who is able, what is able to keep the address of the array of the boolean. And because array of the pointer gene is gonna be one address. When you say gene plus plus, you can even say gene plus plus, that means the pointer goes one more to the next array, and boolean is just only 1 bit, and line integer have a different size. That's why pointer of the boolean is different of the pointer of the integer or something. Anyway, I'm just saying this genes is the new boolean 20. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna initialize my genes to have a kind of selection. Instead of putting 20, I'm happier to say num and get the num from the instructor. When you call it, I can put it in. Okay, I have to say int num, okay. And when I already have an array of the length of the num, and what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just say for int I and I less than genes length and I plus plus. This is the for. I'm gonna initialize my array of the boolean. I'm gonna say genes I is equal to true. Okay, and genes I is a true. What is the I? What is the problem of the I? What is the say into I? Okay, the problem is to check. Renaming the file, initializing. What's wrong with that? This is the problem when you're writing Python, Java, and you don't do is the genes that length and I plus plus into I. Okay, wow, I'm sorry. Into I is equal 0. I have to start from 0. Okay, I'm gonna put it in true. Yes, means select every item. Okay, I'm gonna go back. We are just working now with the, forget about the population, my file, and I'm just here. Is the DNA needs to get the